What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for today I had some of you guys requesting to see some gameplay using Sister Grim. Now I gotta be honest with you guys, I cannot remember the last time I used Sister Grim for anything. Once upon a time she was one of the highest DPSing characters in the game, and at that point in time I actually picked up this uniform for her, but believe me when I say it doesn't really do too much for the character. And personally I prefer how this uniform looks, or how the base kit looks, and I also prefer the skill animations. However, I have this uniform, so I use it whenever I use her, but you do not need it. All it really does is give her some additional burn damage on some of her skills, even though the skills are not classified as fire damage, okay? But they do have some burn effect on it. The best thing about Sister Grim is actually getting her to tier 2. That way you can start healing whenever you use rock and roll, because she really needs survivability. No iframe, no kind of real crowd control in her kit at all, so she's actually pretty bad. The DPS on her is actually pretty good, but that's to be expected of a blast character. But because she cannot stay alive at tier 1 and even at tier 2, it's still debatable whether or not her survivability is fixed by this small guard and the healing. I think she needs a little bit more, but I can actually get things done with her at tier 2 as opposed to having her at tier 1. I really couldn't do much with her, but since she's a kind of premium character similar to Singularity and She-Hulk, any of you guys who are debating building her, do not build her, okay? I have her because I liked her, but honestly, at this point in the game, you do not need her for anything. There's significantly better characters, especially within the blast category. But since some of you guys want to see some gameplay on her, that's what we're gonna do for today. When it comes to her overall details, as you can see, 113 for attack speed, 33% for critical rate, 187 for critical damage, 42% for ignore defense, and 50% for reduced cooldown duration. All her gears is at 20. Do not give her any Urus. She's not deserving of Urus. Believe me, you're going to be wasting your resources if you do that. When it comes to her skills, the best skills in her kit is actually the 4 and the 5. The 4 for the summons, because the summons actually have decent damage on there, and the 5, once you get it to tier 2, you get a guard for 3 hits and you get a 10% HP heal. The rest of her skills are really not that important, but the 3 has some decent damage on it. As for her ISO set, I have Stark backing because she was built a really long time ago, and to be honest, I debated changing this to an HP shield, but because of her leadership, giving her an HP shield, it overrides my ISO set when it procs, so that's why I decided to stick with the HP recovery instead of an HP shield. However, for her obelisk, I decided to give her something with recovery rate and invincibility and a little bit of critical damage. The uniform is at normal, and ideally you guys should never rank up this uniform. I hope she gets one or gets some kind of rework in the future, because she really needs it. She's falling a lot behind. Once upon a time, people were comparing her DPS and her usefulness to the likes of Loki. Hard to believe, I know, but there was such a time. But anyways, guys, that being said, let's jump into a little bit of gameplay. Alright boys, so the plan here is actually to try and group all 3 of these idiots together, then actually use the summon. And even though the summons don't pull aggro, what they will do if they're really close to the enemy is actually what they're doing right now. They're actually guard breaking these guys, because if the enemies are really close to the summons are not going to use their ranged attack. They're actually going to keep using the staff to keep hitting the enemy. And when they hit the enemy with the staff, they actually guard break them, and that was actually keeping these guys stunned and allowing me the freedom to cycle through my skills. And as you can see, because of the fact that she wasn't constantly being hit, and because she has her tier 2, which gives her the heal on rock and roll, she was actually able to pull this thing off, boys. So it wasn't really that pretty, because she still got hit quite a lot, but because she had her tier 2 passive, which gives her that heal whenever she uses her 5th skill, she was actually able to pull this thing off. I definitely don't think you'll be able to do this with her at tier 1, because without the heal, you would probably be dead in under 30 seconds. But that being said, let's actually jump over into one of these world boss dimension rifts, and I'll show you guys how she performs when she can't crowd control the enemy with her summons. Alright boys, so we're gonna play super aggressive because I want to see how fast she can clear this thing using her own crappy leadership. And since she's at tier 2 and she can constantly heal herself, even though it's not that much of a heal, I don't have to worry too much. And her leadership does give her a little bit of protection against Ebony Mob because some of Ebony's skills are actually energy. But as you guys saw, one meteor was actually taking off the entire leadership. Ooh, that really hurt. I'm about to die, goddamn. Hold up, let me... Ooh. If I don't chill, I'm being hella reckless, guys. Like, it's been so long since I used her. Okay, hold up. Can you chill? How much is the heal? Let me check. I haven't been looking at the heal all this time. Let's see how much it is. I gotta try and get one more heal off before Black Dwarf gets out. So the heal is about 3,200. Okay, that's not too bad. I have to be very careful with Black Dwarf because his bleed will definitely be the end of me in this stage. Am I missing something? Because these summons are actually pulling aggro. Or at least that's what it looks like. Yeah, we definitely can't break it. But at least we have the guard up so we didn't take any damage. I gotta move. Ooh. Oh. I wish it... Wow. Ooh, that sucked. That... Ooh. Yeah, I'm about to get killed. I need to be... Like, I need to be a lot more... Ooh. Okay. Okay. Can you chill, Black Dwarf? Can you chill, bro? I need to stop being so reckless with her. But honestly, I'm kind of impressed that I've managed to keep her alive for this long. Even though I'm being super... Like, I'm actually being so sloppy with a character that's not even that good. And the fact that she's still alive and it looks like she's still going to be able to clear this for me, I'm actually pretty impressed. Okay, I can't lie. You know what's funny, guys? Like, Sister Grimm is like... Okay. I thought I was gonna melt my... Ooh! I thought I was gonna melt my HP shield there. But anyways, I didn't realize I had the guard up. I thought it was the HP shield. But anyways, Sister Grimm is actually impressing me more. Even though she's so bad, she's actually impressing me more in this exact same rift than Ghost. Okay, and Ghost is a premium character. Like, I brought Ghost in here in my initial testing of him, but granted, she's at tier 2 and he's at tier 1, but nonetheless, he's a premium character. Okay, he should definitely be better than a freaking Sister Grimm. Okay, anyways, he died in here and he had no DPS to clear this. Okay, but Sister Grimm looks like she's about to clear this thing for me. And that's actually pretty satisfying, I can't lie. It's been almost a year and a half since the last time I used her, I think. I can't remember. I really can't remember. And she's actually doing this without a lead, guys. Goddamn, she was able to pull it off in just under 3 minutes. You know what's funny, guys? This clear time from my Sister Grimm is actually better than the clear time of my tier 2 Wasp in a premium uniform. I am actually getting so upset. Honestly, I'm upset. Seriously, how is Sister Grimm gonna put up a better clear time than my tier 2 Wasp in a premium uniform? That is absolutely ridiculous. But that's all I have to share for today, guys. Like always, thank you so much for watching. Hope it was informative, and I will see you guys in the next one. I cannot believe this. She has better DPS than the Wasp. Okay, I'm out, man.